The bedroom Eric designed for his client is not large, but through some clever design, he managed to maximize the space.
This contemporary bedroom packs a lot of punch. And let's start with the wall behind the bed. This great graphic wallpaper, skyscraper scenes in black and white, New York inspired, a perfect backdrop and no art needed. The low bed floats in front of it in white vinyl, a play up of gray tones and silver on the bedding, white night tables with these fabulous silver and crystal mirrored lamps, which we've matched with the center fixture. The draperies are actually sheers, and I love doing this in bedrooms. We actually use the sheers as an always-on drapery treatment and then float blackout blinds behind them so that you get light control invisibly. The end elevation is the TV, and a great tip is always check out how much space you have behind the drywall. So we found out we had enough to actually make an alcove and recess the TV in for a really custom look. Floated this little white lacquered unit in front of it for extra storage. Continued our bling theme down this hallway. The alcove was already here. We simply added an extra 2 lights and created a grouping of 3, which is always more dramatic than 1. The doors are an interesting story. We just didn't want to replace all the doors in the unit, but we wanted them to really have some drama. So we sent them out to a shop and sprayed this aluminum paint on it. It's not only contemporary, it's also very smooth to the touch and very romantic.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we were just discussing the beautiful paint there. It's silver aluminum. It's gorgeous. It goes so well with the sort of
nice
glam
kind
luxe
of
look.
Metallic look.
Yeah.
But I think the really dramatic feature out of that condo was the wall behind the bed.
Amazing.
So that Manhattan skyline wallpaper just really made that bedroom pop. And we did a really low headboard so that we really saw a lot of the wall, and then you don't need art. So today I want to show you some custom wallpaper. And a company called Creative Matters here in Toronto usually do carpets, but they've also introduced a line of custom wallpaper, and it's really fun what we get to do with it.
Well, let's show you some of the concepts, because you can actually put this wallpaper up digitally and show how it will look in a room. So looking at this first pattern, that's how it would look if it were in a room, and then we actually have it applied in a room so you can see how that looks in real life, which is very cool.
And that's all a process. So the line from Creative Matters has it in this color. So basically it was white and quite light and gray, and we wanted our color scheme to be a little poppier. So we went for this orange and red version of it. Then we decided that was actually too much. So what we ended up with in that picture is this one that's actually just a little more subtle.
Okay, so that's the joy though of having a system where you can actually put it up and test it.
Right. So we picked our fabrics that went with this, and then we had them color it according to our fabrics.
Ooh,
so that you're not hunting for things forever.
So sometimes custom wallpaper is the way you're going to want to go because you're looking for something specific and you can't find it in stores. So let's show this second design that we have in concept, what it looks like.
So that's
beautiful.
That's this pattern, which is hard to visualize this crazy pattern as that kind of lacy look.
Right.
And so in the reality shot of that, we've got it behind a kitchen.
Right.
So not a place that you would think of using wallpaper, but see how lovely, sorry, it's a bathroom. It's right behind the sinks, it's vinyl, so it doesn't need to be tiled. Those mirrors float above it, and we get this great graphic kind of subtle pattern that's a lot cheaper than tiling that
I was
whole
thinking
wall.
that would be a very nice kitchen though, however. So this is sort of also what it looks like in real life, and I guess you can pick and choose how you want the tone to look. This has got a bit of a greeny gray to it.
Right, so you might want to make this more taupe, if your granite was black and you wanted to add a bit of black to it, it is completely customizable.
Okay, and finally we have a couple of more here of how it would look in concept. So this is a very cool looking wallpaper. It sort of looks like drips of paint.
Right, so it actually was derived from a painting.
Right.
And so that's a picture of the client's house with this actual wallpaper that's right behind us.
What you did there, though, with the concept is you said that your client said, I want it to be a little bit brighter.
Right.
So you made it brighter, And then you found it was a bit too bright.
Exactly. So from this, we went to that.
Yeah.
We looked at the picture of this in the room and we said, whoa, you'd have to
It's
be
a
on
lot.
LSD to be in that room. So
To really enjoy
So we
it.
said, like, look, we got to really calm it down. We also played with the size of pattern. So if you look, this dot is that dot.
Right.
So we've
Oh.
taken the pattern and scaled it down so that the graphic quality of it became proportionate to the room.
Okay, so what do you need to do then if you do want to go ahead and do custom wallpaper? The first thing you need to do is try and figure out what you're looking for in terms of scale and color, I guess.
Well, and it's where if you're working with a designer, you could probably do it through various venues, but the
Yeah.
joy of Creative Matters is they're a house that actually will do this work for you. So you could go to them and they would say, this is our pattern, it's out of our standard line, but given your fabric swatches, we'd try to customize the colors to this, and they'd show it to you in your room.
That's very cool. I love that. Okay, we're going to give a goodie out to the audience now because you know what? You deserve it. Everyone today will take home new Finish Power and free, so it helps clean your dishes using less chemicals than before. For you at home, check out the Finish Canada Facebook page for your chance to get a free box. For more information, cityline.ca. Stay with us. More coming up after the break.